Hello there everyone, and welcome so much back to Planet Coaster and this vintage park. Vintage-ish-esque thing. Now I wanted to start this episode off a little bit differently because I wanted to talk a little bit about what we're gonna do today. Hopefully, at least we'll see how far we get. This area still needs a lot of work, but I'm not really sure if this building is gonna stay. And seeing how I'm not sure if it's going to stay, I'm not going to throw a lot of work into it. Now this is our current, main square. We have the city hall with a few shops and such on the right side here. And then we have the, this is part of the main street, which should have possibly continued on this way. But I think we won't have that long of a main street, so I think we should be happy with fair few buildings in here as well. All of these are blueprints. I'll link them in the description, especially like this one because that also incorporates a lot of various shops and such, which is nice. I have torn out the flooring for most of these, but I left it in for this one because I felt like it fit really well with the building to have the sort of raised floor. It's the city hall after all. And then I was thinking out this way, and possibly also out this way. We'll have guest services and first aid, which makes for a relevant gap here, because that's this sort of thing that the bigger parks sort of tend to hide away a little. You don't want injured people to be roaming around your otherwise perfect park, and you don't want well, depending on the guest services, of course, you might not want those in the middle of the park either. I'm just gonna pause time because this is gonna, not be happy. So yeah, the first thing I was thinking we would do is we'll go back here and we'll try to make sort of well, actually, first of all, we're gonna grab this piece here and we're gonna extend the pavement ever so slightly in order to encompass the not just the walkway, but also the parts of parts of the building blueprints that I have torn out. We're not going to go all the way to the end of the path here with this yet because I'm not really sure it's going to extend that far. So we'll go like that, say, and we'll just grab some of these, take those four. We're going to bring those over this way and underneath here. This is going to be a little bit of a different feel to it than what we usually do for Planet Coaster. If you guys enjoy this type of ordeal, be sure to let me know, because I don't know what you guys want to see. If you guys want me to do time lapses all the time, I'll do time lapses all the time. If you guys want me to, play some real time as well, I'll do that as well. I'm not one to mess with people's wishes. We also need to oh, there's shops in here. I realized that before I said it. Hence you need to put paths in here. But yeah, I didn't see that until now. We're gonna need to add some paths. Just gonna go with. It doesn't really matter which one we go with at this point because it's hidden away. This is not hidden though, and the reason why that is not hidden is for the simple reason that this is gonna be part of the scheme. Now, what I find a little bit, off is the fact that we have shops in all buildings on this side, and in exactly 0 of the buildings on this side. So that's something we might want to remedy at some point. But I think I'll jump into the time lapse and I'll start, working a little bit on the what's going to be the first aid building, I suppose, over here. We'll probably finish that off in this episode, and we'll see how it goes with shops in the other side. Maybe we'll even get to that. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit.
sees my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feeling like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
All right, and that was the building. Where's that building? Right here. Kind of hidden away, kind of the point of it. Oops, hello. Woohoo. Relax. There we go. And the reason why it's hidden away is because, you know, it's something you don't want the guests to necessarily see. As for back here, this is our first semi-proper backstage area where the crew obviously have stored some items that will probably also be seen in the park. Just it's not, you know, their time right now. Some of them are old, some of them are new. Who knows? As I was making this, and this is also the reason why I stopped the time lapse here now rather than later, because as I recorded this, I was like, shouldn't there be like a road leading into the backstage area, or some other way of goods being easily transported back to here that is obviously only accessible for the crew? Now that's something we will definitely look into if I keep on remembering that to do so, and that will probably branch off from wherever the bus station will be, which I'm thinking will be in this general area. And then we'll have, say, a tunnel coming out from, say, give or take this area, comes here, and then have the bus stations, probably several of them, in this area, where the and then, you know, they will be going around and in again, in theory. And then the truck route would then continue on into some sort of either pretend tunnel or with some walls around it. A road going up over to, I was thinking right here, but that would make a lot of noise for the people in the park on the other side, hearing a truck on the other side, especially the people in here. So maybe have the truck stop a little further away with some trees and some bushes in between to absorb some of the sound, and then have, you know, people transport it from there and in with I don't know, what do you call them? The pallet movers? You call it a jeketralle in Norwegian. Not sure what it is in English, but the things you pick these up with, the pallets. That is. So yeah, that's the thinking at the moment, and I think like I'm very tempted to get going with the bus stop and the truck route and all that. But I think we should probably at least finish off this area here a little bit more first, even though I want to go get it over that way. And same here as well with the probably a staff building or something back here might be nice. Either a staff building or some guest service of some sort or description. I'm thinking staff building, honestly. Or we can just, you know, wall it off with a planter like that. I think we actually might do that because, you know, here we have a lot of terrain and such also happening behind. And a planter would easily just hide that away. I see a little easing up a little here apparently on the see, this is not the plan. All right, that's something I can fiddle with in between episodes though. So yeah, and on you know the side closer to here, this side, really want to get some shops in there. Not entirely sure where or how. Maybe, you know, where that door is and where that door is, possibly. This is obviously from Disney. So is this building. Being, you know, the name. We're probably gonna change the name though, you know, to pretend like it's our own and all that. Although no one would actually believe that, seeing how. If you believe I built this after seeing me build this, then I don't know. Thank you, but no. Yeah, that might be a way to go though. I'll continue to think heavily on that for the next episode. This episode won't be as long stretched as the normal ones. I don't have time, to be honest, to record such a long episodes right now. But keeping it at this. Oh, hello. The lights have just decided to be in the middle of nowhere. Because we can fix that though. But yeah, if we have episodes like this one, the episodes can come out a lot more often. Because this episode has taken me, I'm gonna guess it's gonna take me about 1.5 hours to make, rather than the usual, you know, 3 hours or more. 3 hours of game time. Record. We have angle snap on. That's why it didn't work. Yeah, that's at least my thinking on the matter. If you agree that might be the way to go with shorter time lapses and some stuff in the middle, then let me know. I'll definitely look into continuing this scheme. Come on, can it really be this hard? There we go. Alright. Ish. Well, nothing's perfect. I might go back and fix that if I see it again. But yeah, I think we'll leave it there for today. We didn't do much more than a backstage area back here, but I think the backstage area itself actually turned out pretty well. The building, that was before it might not the masterpiece of builders out there. But it is what it is, and it works. I mean, it's not ugly. It's just not, you know, not this. You know, feels like something's missing. But yeah, if you enjoyed this one, click the like button. If you guys have any thoughts on whether this type of deal is better than the other one, I'm gonna throw some music in the middle, which you've already known, because yeah, but I didn't until now. If you enjoyed this one, smack the like button. Let me know what you guys think about what type of deal you want me to record at for the Planet Coaster episodes. If you guys want to stay up to date with all things average, be sure to subscribe. I got a lot of fun series. The one I'm the least good at, I would say, if I were to pick one myself, I would say Planet Coaster. I enjoyed it a lot. I'm just, you know, not the designer type of guy. And, you know, we all have our strengths and weaknesses. So yeah, that will be it for now. If you enjoyed, I'll see you next time. Till then, cheerio.